Have you ever opened a new shoebox, vitamin bottle, or electronics package and found one of those tiny packets that says, "Do not eat"? Most people barely glance at them. Some throw them away immediately. Others assume they're poisonous. But here's the strange part. Companies spend millions of dollars every year putting those little packets into products all around the world. Why? What could possibly be so important about a handful of tiny beads sealed inside a paper pouch? The answer is far more fascinating than most people realize, because those little packets are secretly fighting an invisible enemy that can destroy everything from food and medicine to cameras and computers. To understand silica gel, we first need to understand its enemy, moisture. Water is essential for life, but it's terrible for many of the things we own. A small amount of moisture trapped inside a package can cause metal to rust, electronics to fail, medicine to lose effectiveness, and food to spoil much faster. For centuries, people struggled with this problem. Merchants transporting valuable goods across long distances often discovered that humidity had ruined their products before they ever reached customers. Scientists needed a better solution, and that's where silica gel entered the story. But here's where things get interesting. Despite its name, silica gel isn't actually a gel at all. It's a solid. Prepare to be surprised. Those tiny beads are made from silicon dioxide, the same basic material found in sand. The difference is what happens during manufacturing. Scientists create an incredibly porous structure filled with millions of microscopic holes. If you could zoom in close enough, the surface would look less like a smooth bead and more like a giant sponge. This gives silica gel an astonishing ability. A single packet contains an enormous amount of internal surface area packed into a very small space. And that hidden surface area allows it to trap water molecules from the surrounding air. In other words, silica gel doesn't absorb water like a paper towel. It attracts and holds moisture on its surface. That's why those tiny packets are so effective. But the real story is even stranger. Most people think silica gel is a one-time use product. Once it's full of moisture, they assume it's useless. Not necessarily. In many cases, silica gel can be reused. When heated, the trapped moisture is released back into the air. The beads dry out and become ready to work again. The same packet that protected a product months ago can often be used repeatedly. But here's another surprise. Silica gel isn't just protecting products in warehouses. It's hiding all around us. Photographers place it near expensive camera equipment. Collectors use it to protect valuable documents and photographs. Sewell boxes often contain silica gel packets to reduce rust. Some people even place them near stored holiday decorations or important family keepsakes. The tiny packet most people ignore is actually one of the hardest working items in the average home. And yet, almost nobody notices it. There's also one common myth that refuses to disappear. Many people believe silica gel is highly toxic because the packet says, "Do not eat." The warning sounds alarming, but in most cases, ordinary silica gel isn't poisonous. The warning exists because the beads can create a choking hazard and are not meant to be consumed. The packet's biggest danger is usually curiosity, not toxicity. So the next time you open a package and find one of those mysterious little pouches, don't dismiss it as useless packaging. You're looking at a surprisingly clever invention designed to fight one of nature's most persistent forces. Moisture is invisible, but its damage can be enormous. For decades, silica gel has quietly protected medicines, electronics, food, photographs, and countless everyday products from that hidden threat. A tiny packet filled with what looks like ordinary beads has helped preserve billions of dollars worth of goods around the world. And that's what makes silica gel one of the most underrated items in your home. If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden story, hit like, share with a curious friend, and subscribe to Common Things, Surprising Histories for more incredible stories hiding in plain sight.